Rise and grind, it's 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 prep time. Farming resources feels like a crime. Billions of wood, stone, gold and grain. Fuck this grind, man, it's a pain. March those troops, hit those nodes. Like a damn machine, an overload. Click, 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 one more tap. Oh look, my sanity's gone to crap. But hey, the enemy's gonna pay for every hour of my wasted day. So here we go, one last farm before I lose my fucking arm. Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎. Welcome back to a new video where I'm gonna talk about how I manage my farms and I get more than 700 million resources per week, and if your math is mathing, that is 3 billion resources per month. First of all, I have 6 farms in total, and I won't be making any more. 6 farms with minimum grind every day sets me up for an entire 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 in terms of resources. Speed ups, however, well, I have to grind that harder on my main account. All of my farms are at City Hall level 25, with trading post and food, wood, stone production buildings also being at level 25 for maximum efficiency. My gold mines, however, are around level 16 or 17 because frankly, they consume too much resources to be upgraded to level 25. And also gold mines give me a huge amount of unnecessary power, which I do not want to have on my farm accounts, maybe for smoother migrations, because more power means more passports which I have to buy and spend. So what I do, I only upgrade one gold mine to 25 because that is a requirement for trading post to be to level 25, and I keep the rest of them at level 16 or 17. Plus, I'm a T4 player, so I don't need that much gold anyway. Upgrading my farm City Hall from 0 to 25 takes me about 3 months, and that is only by being in an active alliance with maximum tech and active members. Now, let's get to my activity on my farm accounts. I log in at least 5 times a day, and when I log in, the first thing I do is send out farmers and then make sure my gathering and production boosts are activated. After that, I collect the resources that my city has produced over time. I try to maximize the production speed and volume as much as I can, and I do that by having the Spain civilization, being in a max tech alliance, having decent economy tech, and like I mentioned before, all of my production buildings being at level 25. Also, your VIP level can increase your production speed. Next, since I happen to be in our best farm shell alliance, BLN, which wants this to be a main alliance, I collect a huge amount of resources from alliance territory. I also have this amazing new farming city skin from the latest anniversary event, which was very easy to obtain just by doing some simple tasks and events. So, with that being said, my main sources of income or resources on my farms are from 3 things. Number 1, sending out farmers. Number 2, collecting city resources. And number 3, collecting alliance resources. Because I don't want to overcommit my time on farm accounts, I never spend my AP, never kill barbs, and never join fort rallies on my farm accounts. Although the last option, joining fort rallies, is a legendary source of obtaining extra resources and at the same time helps your farm alliance to produce more frequent crystal chests, I prefer not to do that and spend my time on something else. Like I said, I don't want to overcommit. Now let's talk about how much I earn from these sources a day, a week, and a month like in off-season. I'm getting a little bit over 100 million resources a day from all my 6 farms. That is over 700 million resources a week and 3 billion resources a month. Let's say from the moment all serious fights stop in 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 like in Kingsland until the very moment that the first fight begins in the next 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 is about 2 months of waiting time. And in that 2 months, I grind about 6 billion resources, and that's only from my 6 farms alone. On my main account, however, I would say I grind about the same amount because unlike my farms, here I do spend my action points and I'm much more active. With that being said, I start every 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 with 12 billion resources, 6 billion from farms and 6 billion from main account. Majority of those resources are in this order: food, stone, wood, and at the end, gold. On my farms, 90% of the time, I'm farming food because that's the resource I use the most in healing, since I have a cav main and I run 3 cav marches. Next up is stone, again because me being a cav main. Coming up third, we have wood, because I run 1 archer and 1 infantry march. And finally, the one resource I need the least is gold, because I run only T4 troops. Every 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 I usually aim for at least 1 billion kill points, and for that, 12 billion resource is obviously not enough considering the fact that I play in imperium 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎s. However, my farms don't just stop working during 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 and wartime. Over the course of 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎, I'm still using my farms to collect resources and to fill structures, rallies, and etc. Knowing the fact that you can farm higher level nodes up to level 9 in 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎, I collect far more resources than I do back in home kingdom. So with that being said, I can confidently say I spend about 15 billion resources per 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 without overcommitting to the grind. If I were to use T5s, however, that number would have been much higher. Not to mention I have to grind for gold as well. I never farm gold, not on my main and not on my farms. All of my gold is produced organic, meaning only from production buildings, everyday events and tasks, and inventory tokens from killing barbarians and forts on my main account. And finally, let's discuss farming commanders on farm account. On every farm, I prioritize having my commander's farming skill upgraded to level 5 first, and I ignore all the other skills except the ones that give me load bonus like in Cleopatra. Some commanders have exception like Seondeok, Constance and Cleopatra, who have an amazing expertise skill which gives you additional resources. These commanders I try to max. About other commanders, I don't upgrade any of them except the ones that give you march speed for filling rallies and garrisons in KVK. And the reason for that is, first of all, I don't do field fighting on my farm accounts, and second, like I said, I don't kill barbs or forts on my farm accounts, so I don't need to have upgraded commanders on my farm accounts. Instead, what I do is I sell their sculptures on KVK during that one event where you can sell sculptures, and instead you receive some coins which you can use to buy XP or gold heads or resources. And I think that's far more efficient than upgrading commanders which you will not use. Like I said, I don't want to overcommit, but at the same time I want to play it smart. All my farming commanders are at level 40 and this is their talent tree. I have a mix of blue and purple farming equipment on my farming commanders, and of course all of them are set on line formation for faster gathering. Also, don't forget to give them a title in the commander tab. Alright guys, that is pretty much how I manage my farm accounts to get more than 700 million resources a week and 3 billion a month. I hope you enjoyed the video and you picked up something new. If you have some additional tips, then feel free to write in the comments below, and don't forget to join Daddy's Discord. Until next time, take care and peace out!
This is huge!